Hello, everyone on YouTube. This is Zandy N.O., and I'm coming to give you an update on my pregnancy and what all is going on with my baby so far. I'm gonna start off with. I'm gonna kind of start off with today, and then I'm gonna kind of backtrack. So today I had a doctor's appointment. I had two doctor's appointments. I had one with my OB, which basically was just a basic appointment, just kind of going over everything that needed to be done and what is going to happen in the near future with ultrasounds and, genetic testing and different stuff like that. And then I had an appointment with my maternal fetal medicine doctor today. And we had an ultrasound just to measure the heartbeat. The baby's heartbeat is 168, which is really good. He's growing. I keep saying he because I believe it's a boy. He's growing. Look like pretty well. They're not measuring, for whatever reason, the last two ultrasounds I had, they only measured the heartbeat. They did not measure him. So, but I'm only 10 weeks and 5 days. So they're due another ultrasound between my 12th and 13th week. So I'll be like 12 weeks and 5 days. About 12 weeks and 5 days when I have my next ultrasound, and then they'll do the NICO, the narco, whatever they call it, the little measurement of the back of his neck to make sure that he doesn't have or doesn't have anything resembling having Down syndrome. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix this camera. I'll fix the phone. So that'll be in my between 12 and 13 week ultrasound, which is like in 2 weeks. So that'll happen. Now going back, I hadn't really made any videos because I had really been suffering with depression, anxiety. I've been having a lot of what do you call it when you can't sleep? Insomnia. I've been having a lot of insomnia at night for like the last 2-3 weeks. I think it's combined with pregnancy, me worrying about the RH, me being RH negative, and at this point I am sensitized. And I think I'm going to do a separate, I'm going to touch on it in this video, but I am going to do a video on being RH factor and being sensitized during this pregnancy and kind of keep track of it, because there are not any videos there. I found one lady, maybe two ladies, that recorded their videos about being RH sensitive in their pregnancy, and I think they started and they didn't continue. But I'm going to try to keep a journal log about it. One, because that is a very hard thing to deal with, to know that you are sensitized and that you do have the antibodies around your red blood cells that can eventually attack your baby like it's a foreign object and cause some major problems. And a lot of people don't understand it, because as soon as I say, oh, I'm A negative, I'm RH negative, people automatically say, oh, don't worry about it. At 28 weeks, they're going to give you a shot. Well, in my case, they gave me the shot at 28 weeks. They also gave me the shot right after right after I had my baby. Gave me the card so that I can let everybody know that I'm RH negative, and so that whatever needs to be done whenever whatever happens. I still became sensitized. So that means the RhoGAM shot didn't work for me. And I guess I'm a rare case. Well, in my situation, everything is rare with me. Everything is rare with me. So, but he's looking good. He's doing good. He's growing. Even though they're not measuring him, you can clearly see that he's growing like he's supposed to. His heart rate is good. He's always in the same position, but today he was moving his arms and kicking his legs. So that was a good sign for me. It makes me happy just to see my baby heartbeat. It takes down the anxiety, at least for that day or for the next couple of days. But now I have a home Doppler, so just to hear his heartbeat on a daily until I can actually feel him move will help me a lot. It would help me a lot. It'll ease my anticipation of my next ultrasound, which is not always a good thing for me because I anticipate seeing him, wanting to hear his heartbeat, but always afraid that when I get there won't be a heartbeat. And it's just scary, you know, because, in the very beginning of my pregnancy, I was told that, this baby may not survive. And depending on when my Rh proteins decide or my antibodies decide that they want to attack. And then I found out that babies don't develop their negative or positive blood type until they're 10 weeks or older. So, I mean, I'm still in the caution area of everything, but as time goes and every time I have an ultrasound and I see my baby growing and I see his heartbeat, I am happy because that means at this moment everything is okay. The depression comes and goes, but to me, I feel like it's getting worse because there's things that I really need to do in my life, and right now I feel like all I can do is sleep, and then the days I have to work, get up and go to work, and I don't be wanting to do that. So it's, things are getting harder. So now I'm going to see about seeing a counselor so that I can maybe talk out some of my issues and exactly how I feel with somebody that's more professional and more optimistic, or maybe optimistic isn't the word. That's less connected to the situation and going to tell me what I want to hear instead of what maybe I need to hear. Now, do I feel like something's wrong with my baby? No. Do I feel like something's about to go wrong? No. I don't have that sense. And I say that way because when I was pregnant with my daughter, something was wrong. I knew something was wrong throughout my whole pregnancy, but they didn't confirm something was wrong until after I had her, and they saw it for themselves. But I always had that sense that something in that pregnancy wasn't right. With this pregnancy, I don't have that sense. I don't have that feeling. I'm just always on edge because of the information that I was given by the doctor, and it makes me nervous. Yeah, it makes me nervous. Those of you all who don't know, I did IVF to conceive this pregnancy. So I'm 40, but my eggs are 32. Am I worrying about the genetic testing? Not really. Not really. And I know at any age, a baby can have any kind of chromosomal abnormalities, and that's not why I don't feel that way. I don't feel that anything is wrong with this pregnancy. But when you're given information that counteracts what you're feeling, in my case, I'm a worrier, so it just puts me on instant panic. So, with that being said, like I said, I'm gonna see someone about my depression so that I can talk, because they're trying to do counseling therapy instead of medication therapy, because even though you can take meds during your pregnancy for depression and anxiety, there are safer meds than some, but they're still they can still be harmful. So they're being more cautious. And honestly, I don't need anything else on top of what's already going on with this pregnancy to be added onto it. Also, with me being 40, this pregnancy is a lot different. I have a lot of aches and pains, and I think it combines with the pregnancy and also combined with the type of work I've been doing for the last 3 years that takes a big strain on my body. So I have a lot of aches and pains with this pregnancy. I did not have nausea, sorry, until to my 9 week mark. I hit 9 weeks and now I'm nauseous, and it doesn't matter what time of day. It can be morning, noon, night, middle of the night, it doesn't matter. Whenever he decides to make me not feel well, I don't feel well. Have never thrown up. I don't have food aversions. I just have this nausea every now and again. What else would I like to update about this pregnancy? Like I said, the RH factor and being RH negative and being RH sensitized already. Get out my video. Get out my video.
Why?
Cause go ahead about your business.
I don't want to be in your...
But not today. I'm sorry. So, she made me lose my train of thought. So, I have, I said I was going to do another video on being RH negative and specifically being sensitized, which means my body, my red blood cells already has the protein around it. I mean, the antibody around it that makes, if my blood and the baby blood were to ever, if the baby blood would ever go into my bloodstream, it would automatically activate, or yeah, that's the word I'm gonna use, activate the antibody that would cause my blood to attack the baby like it's a foreign object. So yeah, so that's where we're at with that. I will give more updates as there are more things to update. Like I said, I will do that RH sensitized video in depth, which means I will give a brief description of what it actually is, what it can actually happen to you, to the baby, really, because it doesn't harm you in any way. It just has harmful effects toward things that your body feels is not supposed to be in your body. So I'll have more information on that when I do that video. I would say I'll do it tonight, but I'm not. This was a spur of the moment video because I was supposed to make a video because I've been said I was going to make a video. I'm going to also come back and talk about having a tummy tuck, getting pregnant after having plastic surgery. Will I again have plastic surgery after I have this baby? I have several videos that I want to make. I want to put more content on my channel for people to watch. I want to be more informative about different situations and different things and how in my life, how I'm dealing with them, that hopefully can help someone else. I would like to build my YouTube channel. I've said this before, but I really would like to build my YouTube channel to make it informative and helpful, one, but also profitable for me and my family. But if not, then it will, it is what it is. Okay, now I'm just rambling. So I'm going to say good night to you all. And I appreciate everyone who will view or watch this video. But until next video, God bless and good night.